Radha Radha everyone. In this video, I will be discussing with you the top 5 skills in 2026 which you can learn in addition to your existing skill set of a data analyst, which includes Excel, SQL, Power BI and Python. This video will be your one-stop solution of the required skills which you must look on. I will be telling you the free resource which you can follow, as well as the amount of time that you have to invest in learning that particular skill. So this video will be very useful for you all. So stay tuned till the end, because this can actually help you to get more number of interview calls. At the same time, it will help you to secure your job for the coming few years. So let's start the video, and before that, please do hit the like button of this video. It really motivates me to bring more useful videos for you all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and you can also follow me on Instagram, LearnWidGiggs, where I regularly share job related updates. So let's start with number 1. Number 5th is my personal favorite, so we'll be discussing that later on. But let's start with number 1, which you can add on your resume. The first skill which you can add in addition to your existing skill set of a Power BI developer, it will be Azure Data Factory. So this is a cloud ETL tool, and it is very much mandatory to include a cloud skill on your resume nowadays. So now, how much time you should invest to learn Data Factory, Azure Data Factory? So from my experience, I believe you should invest 1 month of time to learn this particular skill. And from where you can learn this, let me show you on the screen. So if you can see on the screen, you have to basically watch this particular video, which is Azure Data Factory full course from Ansh Lamba YouTube channel. So you have to first watch this video, and this video is more than 3 hours. First watch this completely. Then once you are done with this, then you have to jump to another video, which is from the same channel, Ansh Lamba, but this is advanced course, Azure Data Factory advanced course, okay, which includes CI/CD things also. First start with the basic and then come to this advanced tutorial, and this again is of more than 3 hours tutorial. So if you can cover up these two videos in a matter of 3 to 4 weeks of time, and then you can accordingly present it on your resume, then this becomes a very useful thing to show and grab the attention of the recruiter. So this is the number 1 thing that you can go for from this particular channel. Please note it down, or if you need the direct links of all the things that I will be presenting right now in the next couple of minutes, please comment it down. I will prepare a document and share it with you. So please comment it down. Now on to the number 2nd skill which you can include on your resume is Snowflake. Again, Snowflake is again a cloud data warehouse. Okay, so if you can include this also, again it will increase your chances of getting more number of interview calls. So which channel you have to refer for this on YouTube? Follow this particular channel to first get the fundamental knowledge, which is learn Snowflake in 2 hours. It is actually more than 3 hours. So Data Engineer Academy, this channel particularly you have to follow, and particularly this video. Once you are done with this video, okay, Snowflake overview, then you have to jump to another channel, which is Cloud Learning Yard. Okay, this channel will help you to gain more confidence on Snowflake once you have covered the fundamentals. And the overall time that you have to invest in learning Snowflake and practicing Snowflake is 2 months of time. So for ADF it was 1 month. For Snowflake it's 2 months of time. Proper 2 months of dedicated time you have to invest to learn Snowflake. Now we're done with the second skill. What is the third one? What is the third in-demand skill which you can think about to add it on your resume? The third in-demand skill is Databricks. So for learning Databricks, ideally you should invest 2 to 3 months of time, because it requires that level of dedicated amount of efforts. So for that, you should start with this particular channel, which is Data with Bara. So he has one playlist which is Databricks Live Bootcamp, and it has 2 videos of day 1 and day 2. Okay, so and both the videos has more than 4 hours of content. Okay, so once you are done with these 2 videos from this playlist, then your fundamental part will be covered. And after this, what you can do, you can go to YouTube and directly search Databricks projects. So you can do at least 1 to 2 projects related to Databricks, and then accordingly you can put it on your resume and present it in front of the recruiter. And you know, if you are including these skills, you will be also standing out from the crowd. What is the fourth one? Fourth one is basically the combination of Power Automate and Power Apps of Power Platform. To cover up and learn Power Automate, you have to follow this particular channel, which is Pragmatic Works, and you have to go for this video, which is Power Automate tutorial beginner to pro full course. For learning Power Automate, you should invest 3 weeks of time. Okay, and you know, there are 2 types of Power Automate things. One is Power Automate desktop flows, and the other one is Power Automate cloud flows. As a developer, you need to focus on Power Automate cloud flows. You should not be focusing and learning Power Automate desktop flows because those are for legacy applications and which will be getting ruled out in the coming time. So focus on Power Automate cloud flows, and you can follow this pragmatic work channel and Power Automate tutorial video, which is of 2.5 hours. Now talking about Power Apps. So from Power Apps, there are two things. So basically Power Apps is divided into two segments, Canvas apps and model driven apps. If possible, please learn both the kinds. For Power Apps, which is focused on Canvas apps, you can learn this particular, like you can go for this particular channel, learn skills daily, and you can go for Power Apps tutorial link, which is of 1.5 hours. So you can cover the basics of Canvas apps from this particular video. And for learning the model driven apps, you can follow this particular channel, which is Lisa Crosby. So model driven apps you can cover up from here. And again, to learn Power Apps, you can invest 3 to 4 weeks of time, and it can be done easily because these are again low code, no code tools. So we are done with top 4 skills. And before moving to the 5th skill, if you are thinking of a data analyst structured course, please watch this first. And friends, if you want to learn the data analyst demanding skills, which includes Power BI, Advanced Excel, SQL, Python, Tableau, Microsoft Fabric with data engineering concepts, as well as very important AI automation, then I would recommend you to go for Codebasics Data Analytics Bootcamp. The bootcamp price is very affordable, and at the same time the quality of the entire course and bootcamp is very good, that I can assure you of. At the end of the bootcamp, you will be also provided with 2 authentic virtual internships which you can include on your resume too, especially as a fresher or a person with a career gap. After 4+ months of consistent hard work, you will be job ready in the market, and basically you will be becoming an AI enabled data analyst. This is the brilliant bootcamp to go for. I will provide the link of this bootcamp in the description box of this video. Please do check it out. Now let's move on to the 5th and my favorite skill, which is Microsoft Fabric. So to learn Microsoft Fabric, again you should invest 2 to 3 months of time, similar to what you invested in Databricks. And for that, there are very limited channels on YouTube from where you can actually cover the fundamentals. The one which I would recommend is this: Learn Microsoft Fabric Power BI SQL from Amit Chandak. He has 2 playlists, one in English, which you can see right now, and it has, I think, 10 videos of more than 1 hour each. Or if you are a Hindi person, you can also watch the Hindi tutorial, again 10 videos. So based on your choice of English or Hindi, you can cover both the playlists, and you can actually cover Microsoft Fabric fundamentals, and you will get the confidence to understand what will happen in the coming time. Power BI reporting can also be done on Microsoft Fabric itself. So basically Microsoft Fabric is a one place where you can do data analysis also, data engineering also, data science related things also. So this is the future of Power BI, I would believe, where Power BI will be integrated on this particular platform. So I hope you found this video useful. Please share this among your network and help them to grow. Stay tuned and thank you.